Second video here, all memory charm locations and steps. Okay, here we go. The first one we're gonna do is the frog. It's in the rave area in that camper. Second place it spawns is by the bank where you deposit money, right around the corner in a green chair. Now the frog is one of the only memory charms that you actually have to be in rave mode to complete. Okay, that one and the arrowhead. So after you get the part, come down here and place it down in the corner left. After you place it down, what you're going to want to do is get into rave mode and actually jump up from the corner, and as you're jumping down you need to kill these little frogs that are running around, and you jump in melee and that'll take care of them. Now you just can't jump and not hit nothing. You have to actually jump to where the frogs are at, or else it won't help. So this is pretty basic. One thing I will say though is go ahead and try to find some fairies, because one rave mode won't be enough. I think there's like 10 frogs you have to kill, so you need to be able to get fairies to finish this, because the one rave isn't enough. Okay, second part we're gonna do is the pacifier. The pacifier spawns in the cabins right next to the red rag, and it also spawns by the lake over on this rocky side. Okay, right next to the fire pit. After you get the pacifier, you want to come into this little room, set it down. Now a little ritual is gonna spawn. Okay, it's all the doors are gonna close and you're gonna have to kill 15 zombies while in here. Now one tip I do have for you is, if you do this early it's pretty easy. If you do this like on round 8 or 10, then I suggest you get pretty good guns, because you will get overflown with zombies. Okay, next part we're going to do is the arrowhead. It's right outside of spawn, right by that light. Second location is right by where you did the pacifier, on that billboard right at the bottom. Okay, once you get the arrowhead, you want to bring it over here to the target range. Now on this you also have to be in rave mode, so I suggest you do this on early rounds and have as little zombies as possible. This actually you have to do very quickly. Okay, so you have to be careful with how many zombies you got, because then you'll lose rave mode and it'll be hard to do. Third memory charm we're going to do is the shovel, and it spawns at the old Marvin mines down here at the bottom. This is the first spawn location. Second spawn location is over here by the target range where you just did the arrowhead on the corner. Okay, after you get this, you want to take it down to where you did the frog charm, and there will be a tombstone. Now it's a little hard to see, but just go ahead and play around with it and you'll be able to put it down. Once you put it down, you got to be careful with this one, because some skeletons spawn and they are very powerful. Don't go over here and corner yourself somewhere, because you will die if you don't have a good gun. Now another thing I want to add is, when I respawned to go get my weapons, these guys are still in the game. They will not disappear until you kill them. Once you make them spawn, they are in the game and you have to kill them. And right here I got stuck. I couldn't even get my guns. I didn't have enough money to buy guns. The only thing that saved me was this Lava Fate and Fortune card, and if it wasn't for that I probably would have died. So when you do this step, go ahead and make sure you have good guns available, because these things are very powerful. After you kill these skeletons, go ahead and activate it, and that's charm number 3. All these charms are fairly easy to do, but one thing is for sure, if you're on a public match and you're trying to complete all the charms or the sticker pack, good luck with that, right? We all know how public matches get. Charm number 4 is the mask. It spawns right there by where you head to the boat, right on the floor. Second spawn point is at the obstacle course, right in the corner. It's a very dark place, so you may not be able to see it, but it's right there in the corner. After you get it, you come back to the same house with the pacifier, put it there, shoot the keys, and activate it. That one's real easy. Okay, fifth memory charm we're going to do is the ring. The ring spawns in the old Marvin mines on those steps, and it also right outside of spawn towards the mess hall, right in the corner step. After you get it, you want to come to spawn, place it on that table. Now you have to mess around with these lamps, okay? You have to turn them and turn them until they hit a certain spot and the ring starts glowing. Now I will say that the one over there by the fireplace is real glitchy, okay? So once you do that, you're done. Binoculars are the 7th one we're doing, and they spawn at the rave part of the map as well as on that bench right there, okay? So once you get it, you place it down right there in front of the lake. You have to have a sniper with the good scope on it, or else you won't be able to complete this. And you have to be shooting underneath this little hood where the Fate and Fortune cards are. You got 2 targets to your right, 1 to your left, and 5 in front of the island, okay? Now after you finish this, you have to shoot 15 zombies with a sniper. Now, at first I thought it was all headshots, but that is not the case. I want to make that very clear, that as long as you shoot them with the sniper, then you're okay. It doesn't even have to be with the scope. It doesn't have to be headshots. All you have to do is kill them underneath where the Fate and Fortune cards are, and you're good to go. Now, this can be very hard, so I suggest you do this as early as possible, and with the zombies, maybe somebody helping you train the zombies while you do this, because on solo, if you don't do it in early rounds, then these zombies just horde you here and you are gonna die. After you get the 15 kills, you'll see the little thing, the little animation spawn, and you can go ahead and grab it, okay? Now I will say one thing. I will be going into more detail about what these things do, okay, because there is a lot of cool stuff that these charms do, but I won't do it in this video. You guys will have to wait to watch the next one, but you will not regret it, I guarantee you. I have a little sneak peek later on in the video about what these do, but I'm not going to show too much, okay, until I get a full extensive guide, okay. The 8th memory charm we're going to do is the shoes, okay. The shoes spawn by the boats over by the lake in the corner, and they also spawn in the big fire pit on the left corner. Once you find the part, you want to bring it over to the cabins. There'll be some footsteps on the ground. All you want to do is just walk over them like you're walking towards this, okay? Once you get to a certain point, then the slasher will appear in the window, and that's what you want. You have to do this in 3 places, and you have to do it in this order: cabins, spawn, and then the boat area, okay? This actually is pretty cool little charm, because it's actually kind of scary the first time you do it, because it actually has slasher music and the actual slasher popping out at you. It's real awesome. But like I said, there's a lot of these to do, and I will have a full extensive guide like nothing else on YouTube about what these do, and also some other theories. This one is kind of lengthy to me, and I don't understand why it's so lengthy. So it takes quite a bit of time. So you want to definitely do this on early rounds, because these zombies are a pain in the ass if they're following you from behind and everything else. So once you're done with that, go back to the cabin, equip the shoes, and there you go. That's number 8. I think we are on number 9. The last and final one is the 8-ball. It spawns in the Marvin mines, right in the corner. Second spawn point is in the rave where the music plays, right there on the bottom. Now when you get this, you want to take it up to spawn. You must turn on the power to do this. Place it on the pool table. Now all you do is shoot the white balls, and then you're done. You can activate it. Now I want to mention here, you guys need to check this out. This will be in my future video of the charms and what they do. This is just a little sneak peek, but check out what happens right here. Okay, these things have special uses, and you gotta use them in a certain way. That one right there did halted the zombies, okay, which is kind of cool. Anyways, we're doing the fish now. Fish is right there by the bathroom stall on the bottom. It's also in the sewer where you did the frog and the shovel. You really can't see this fish right here in the sewer, so I just suggest you just spam square when you get there. You can place it down over here by the boat in the corner, and a blue fish underwater will appear with a light on top of them. Okay, the only way you can kill this is with an explosive grenade. You can't do it with gas grenades. I tried, so make sure you have frag, concussion, semtex or something. Stay tuned on a full extensive guide on these charms and their whole purposes and benefits, okay? I will have that coming up in a couple days.